I asked the moderator if I could have 5 minutes of privilege, and I hope that you will indulge me in 5 minutes to something that's become completely personal to me and to many, many people here and abroad. The world has changed in the last 2 months since October 7th. Maybe it actually hasn't changed. But what's occurred is it's revealed deep-rooted anti-Semitism that's always been here and still coming. The ADL reports that since October 7th, there's been a 300% increase in incidents of Jewish hate. People are walking around freely now with swastikas. People are threatening Jewish store owners. Jewish teachers are being chased down hallways. Jewish students are huddling in cafeterias, and they're scared to go to class. And on those same campuses, the ignorant chant from river to the sea with being unaware of what it actually means. The destruction of Israel and the extermination of the indigenous Jewish population. Senator Charles Schumer, the highest-ranking elected Jewish official, took to the floor of the US Senate last week, and he inspired me to come and speak tonight to you. The question was he really speaking in 2023, or was he standing in the Reichstag in 1933 in pre-Nazi Germany, where the most integrated and assimilated Jewish population existed, was standing at the cusp of the final solution? Schumer explained forcefully that anti-Semitism is not just coming from the right, but it's also now coming from the left. We're so used to seeing it right on your shoulder with an arm that raised that I will refuse to do. But what's happening now is that social justice is being hijacked and used as a Trojan horse for anti-Semitism that lies within that horse. He laments being a progressive. He stood and marched with fellow travelers for Black Lives Matter, to stop Asian hate, to stop bigotry towards the LGBT community, and for women's rights to choose. But when he needed them to stand with him, he turned and they weren't there. He was alone, and once again all the Jews seemed to be alone. Astonished, he felt betrayed, and he wondered, does social justice apply to Jews? Global and UN women's rights organizations were quick to condemn ISIS and what they did to the Yazidis, or what Boko Haram did to the Nigerian women. But when Hamas terrorists brutally rape and murder Israeli women, we hear crickets. I'm sorry. There needs to be more investigation. There's not enough information. Are witnesses to gang rape, videos of defiled women, coroners' reports of broken pelvises and sexually mutilated and burned bodies not enough? In the Me Too movement, you're supposed to believe the victim first. But now I see so many women writing, it's Me Too if you're not a Jew. Schumer sounded an alarm. But the tinnitus in my ear and every Jewish ear is a millennium of alarm sounding for persecution, ostracism, expulsion, pogroms, and the genocide that is still so audible. It happened before and it's going to happen again. Please excuse us if we're a bit wary, somewhat nervous, and a whole bunch paranoid. Schumer's speech was a call to arms, but I'm hoping maybe it was a call to lock arms. For Jews and Christians and Muslims and Buddhists and whoever wants to come along, why don't we all lock arms together? Let's stand on the Ruth Steinkraus Bridge, arms locked together, and say, anti-Semitism, you shall not pass. Your hatred shall not pass. Get the people from the great state of Connecticut together and stand on I-95 together, locked arms, and say, anti-Semitism, your hatred shall not pass. It shall not pass. And imagine if we could get our fragile, broken country together, being ripped apart from left and right in the center, if we can all hold together and say, anti-Semitism, you shall not pass. You shall not pass. My fellow members of the tribe, stand tall. Be proud in who and what you are. But always be vigilant, because the ancient hate is still here. Never again is now. Never again is right now. Hanukkah is in 2 days. I would hope that every one of you becomes a candle to light this darkness.